everybody.
No,
They're all done.
Can you guys not see the reflection of the comet?
There's a reflection of a comet heading towards Earth. And everyone dies. So the question of whether or not they like sign with a record company, it's all moot because they all die. So that's the end. Slytherin.
Thank you. I was just wondering, when you guys are picking what you're going to do, how do you choose between doing something like Holy Musical Batman, where you can't really make any profit, and something like Starship that's your own, and you can sell DVDs and things like that?
excellent question.
Why we did this show?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's all what ideas do you have, and you know, we happen to be at the point where we could afford financially to do this parody show, so it was something we've been joking about for years and years and years, and we didn't have anything else we really wanted to do, so we said, oh, let's just do it.
Yeah, because we did, in college, we did The Hobbit first, and then we did...
John actually knows about it.
And then we did The Hobbit to Lord of the Rings.
Yes, we did the Hobbit, and that was like a straight up like it was just we took the script and then Nick just rewrote it, made it more like the book. But we changed a couple things about it, and we made Thorin's part bigger.
Yeah, we gave him a love interest too.
Yeah, and then we had a great time making The Hobbit, so we said, we should do a sequel to The Hobbit, but we thought it was funny that we called the show The Hobbit 2, and the subtitle was Lord of the Rings. we liked that idea.
Yeah, we had Frodo be a girl.
Yeah, and so that was fun, but you go back and watch it, and it's not that.
Yeah, so we did those, and then we did Harry Potter, because that's the logical step after Lord of the Rings. And then we said, the next thing's for sure got to be Batman.
For sure, yeah. We started talking about the Batman show the day after the Harry Potter show was over. We were like, of course, Batman's the next thing. And then we just never got around to making it until however many years later. So, yeah. But now it's done. It's weird.
Now we have nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, Nick, is it fun to run on your underwear on stage?
Nick? Yeah.
No. I don't wear underwear whenever I'm performing.
Oh, right.
This has nothing to do with Batman, but I love you, Lauren.
Oh.
Really? Thank you. And Joe, can you please say Tone Tab, I think you like a big boy?
What?
Sorry, come again?
Tone Tab, I think you like a big boy.
Oh, tell him, Taz, I pee-pee like a big...
Okay. I get it. Alright, just say it like that.
Don't Taz, baby like a big.
Oh, sorry.
This is so
Can I make
much
a
fun.
headline?
No. Next question.
I love you all. Side note. You guys like superheroes? Who are your favorite villains?
Yeah.
Superman. Let's just go every other this time.
Yeah, who wants to start?
Dylan.
Favorite villain? I don't know. Scarecrow? Yeah, Scarecrow. I know it sounds stupid, but I actually do like Mr. Mistfit. I like the idea of Mr. Mistfit.
Yeah. There's always Magneto. He's always cool.
thing.
Solomon Grundy?
Who else do we really?
Oh, when I was a kid, I loved Venom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me too.
Like Carnage.
I like Carnage and I like Smarts.
All right.
Dr. Horrible.
Guys, I'm obsessed with Catwoman so much. I had an older cousin and she'd never let me be her. And my brother was Batman, and my other cousin was Robin, and then we had a baby cousin that didn't get to be anything. And she was Catwoman. And I go, could I be Catwoman just this once? And she goes, no, you have to be Catwoman's sister. I told the legs, I was like, I have to be Catwoman, I just have to. And they're like, she has like 3 lines. This is like a dream. Right now. And then I met her at a wedding. Sorry. Believe Merriweather, who's my favorite cat.
Next question.
How did you guys go about deciding who would be which hero and who would be which villain?
We had auditions for this one within the group, and then whoever did the best job, we gave it to. That's usually how things work. Yeah.
Do you have any like fun pre-show like pump-up things that you do before you start? That you'd be willing to share?
We started a new tradition on this show, which was toe tapping. Normally sometimes you play a concentration game where you get in a circle and you have to count to 20 or something like that, or 50 if you're ambitious. And count without interrupting each other and without like 2 people saying 11 at the same time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I'm saying?
But instead of doing that, we chose essentially the antithesis of that, and we stood in a circle and we'd go, 1, 1, 2. Just tap our toes and then just laugh about that. And so extremely unfocused and a little bit perturbed that we weren't doing a real warm-up. And that's how we went to the show.
Chris Allen hated it.
All you're looking at is a collection of little feet on the ground.
Okay,
Lauren and Meredith too would do like a swirly, like they'd be cool.
Oh, yeah.
They would literally go. That was stupid.
Next question, please.
Yeah.
How many separate candy bars were on the front table this weekend?
There were 36 candies. Yeah, that's a lot.
But we
But we had multiple.
Yeah, the prom table was just stacks
it's like-
of the same type of
was
candies.
so
We had
fun.
multiples for every
They were
night.
casualties.
So many. Does anybody want to nom later?
Something in your small That's the nominator that is in the show.
Yeah.
Amy just left it in her costume.
That's been sitting in stone.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
How do all your family and friends feel about all the success that you guys have gotten recently?
Dylan?
I think everyone's happy.
I certainly don't think any of our parents are angry about it. I think they're either apathetic or supportive. Certainly they don't hate it. So,
I spent like a good 10 minutes on the phone this morning then trying to explain to my dad what I was doing. He couldn't hear it or didn't get it. He goes, a comic convention? I go, yeah, like comic books. Like, you just did, Batman, it's like in comic books. He goes, comics? I
think my parents were disappointed in me until today when I told them I was cavorting around a convention in underwear. And finally gave their approval.
next family reunion, all my relatives asked me to do a stand-up routine. And I just didn't have any material.
Next.
It's actually a request. Jim, can you do drum roar?
How many rejected candy puns do you have, and can you give me examples?
Oh yeah, we've got a couple.
Well, there are a bunch of candies that you can't really do a pun for because they're just names of people, like Reese's. You can't do a Reese's pun.
There were a lot of puns that got cut because we couldn't find the candy. Sweet Tooth at one point said "big hunk." That's a candy bar that we just couldn't find.
A look bar in the fight. Look. He goes, look.
Yeah, we couldn't find that one.
You must have heard it through the grapevine.
Yeah, there was we had grapevines, but
we couldn't find grapevines, and we decided not to include any vines. And then there was one that I wanted that we didn't put in there where Candy says, "Should we kill him now or later?" And then I wanted Sweet Tooth to go, "Oh baby, you're ruthless."
Yeah, but that was no, that one's not as clever because you have to put something between it.
Yeah.
That one's not as clever.
Yeah.
We're like, I'm leaving Ruth. I'm leaving Ruth. Give me the baby, Ruth.
Yeah, that's how you.
Forgot to include Ruth and the baby. That whole secret, that whole family, all sides.
Those famous Batman characters.
Yeah, but we've got hands up in the back there.
Yeah. I'm just wondering why Dylan has a guitar.
Why do you have that ukulele? Hey, do you play at all, Dylan?
Yeah, Dylan. Dylan, play for me.
Great.
I could while away the
Baby Ruth is important in my life. Ruth, baby. Jeff and Nico, as new members of the group, do you have any comments or concerns? This is like your first interaction with this band. How do you feel?
I don't know, that's pretty awesome.
Jeff just started a Twitter account.
Yeah, that's kind of cool too. What? No, I don't have one. It's a joke. I know.
He has. Jeff lived forever.
All right.
Yes.
First, I like the Star Won't Go Out bracelet.
Oh, yeah. What does that mean?
There was a girl who was a blogger on YouTube who died of cancer, and her family started a. Yeah, you feel bad. No,
Yeah, I guess that's,
That was the charity ball, right?
If you found the charity ball, it's a charity. We all went to it.
But also, what was the hardest musical to put together?
The hardest to put together has to be Starship. Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Harder than calculus?
What are your technical rehearsals usually like?
Tech rehearsals? Oh.